Hopefully someone ain't stolen all my knives. I'd be a bit annoyed. Ah, they're still here. So someone yoinked the fucking whetstone. Bastard. Arsehat. Bit annoying. I kind of wanted to sharpen these today. Some arsehat stole the bloody whetstones. Oh, whetstone. Rest assured, I will be complaining. Maybe I'll steal the chocolate instead. Lol. That's what I wanted. I knew I had left one of these there, down here. Also, I swear we are missing... we're supposed to be, like, down there. Thank you. Right. Tonight, for dinner, the plan was to make some Mapo Tofu. Last time I was making food here, which was like 3 weeks ago, 3 or 4 weeks ago, I think it was 4 by now. Somebody, the smart ass and their infinite genius, challenged me and said the curry wasn't spicy enough. I brought the entire jar of chili paste. It better be spicy enough tonight, otherwise I'm going to be slightly annoyed. Hopefully that person's still going to be here. Not to worry, it means I get more food. So, I don't really mind much. Got plenty of meat, decent amount of tofu. Got jar of sesame oil, and a little bit of very simple dish we're going to be making today. So let's start by crushing off some chilies, frying that up. Frying that with the meat with a crap load of oil. And then making ourselves some delicious tofu. I'm getting hungry. I am actually quite hungry. So, I forgot my pestle and mortar. Oh well. We'll just have to chop this up with a knife. And then fry them off normally. It'll work. Perhaps with a sharper knife. Somebody stole the whetstones! Unless I'm the one that yoinked it. This is working about as well as I expected it to. Oh, I did forget to set up the... There, we got to do that. Not like it changes anything, because we don't have anything to go with today in terms of funsies. I have a couple of ideas. Hopefully I bought the right bean paste. Not exactly the one I want. Looks close enough to what I wanted. So let's hope tonight that I will be able to eat the food as well, because that would be a bit of a shame that if I made it too spicy for even myself. Standing a bit more in frame might be useful. I'm not sure. I was challenged to go make it spicy, so we're going to abide by that. Even though, let's be completely honest, I know that like I'm not even sure I'm gonna be able to eat it. So alright, let's not go too ham on the chilies. I am getting slightly worried, in all honesty, but I probably shouldn't. Oh, that was not supposed to happen. Oh, game lags. Bugger off. That's not what I'm trying to do. I saw I'd mess something up. Right, whatever. If computer wants to be weird, it is welcome to be weird. We'll leave it at that. Thankfully, we got oil. That would have been really awkward if I came in and there was no oil here. That would have been really awkward. I would actually have been quite annoyed. Fuck up the pan. The shit. I think somebody fucked the pan up. Or an absolute numpty. I know at the bottom of here, I had a little bit of garlic. We're going to fry off the chilies first. Then we can get to the working on the garlic. I'm going to drop in there quickly after we've minced. There's one. Have quite a bit more oil than that because we're going to fry the chili oil, which we're going to set off in a separate pan to then make the actual mapo tofu with. And I learned from last time, use sufficient amounts, copious amounts of oil. I can feel the chili already. The fan is running overtime. Probably check that this is the right one. slightly annoyed if I bought the wrong paste. But such is life. I actually managed to get it open with all the oily fingers. Yeah, that is the right paste. It smells like what I wanted, which is exactly what I want. Sweet. There's the stove guard being annoying again. Yeah, I get it. I get you to shut up. I don't think it likes the fact that I'm making hot stuff. Turn it off, and we're gonna clear out most of the stuff in there. We're actually gonna be lazy about that. Process. Probably should have fried it off in a different pan, but we didn't think that far, did we? Because I just want the oil. I don't want the too much of the rest of the stuff. Because it's the paste that I'm going to be using to make it give that. Get the oil out of that as possible. Set that aside. That later. Hey, Wraith. Only 13 minutes late. Yeah. I need to get slightly better at announcing these and actually get slightly better at making sure I start at the time I'm supposed to start. Question though, do you want me to make these announcements with like an at everyone? Like, do you want me to use an at everyone when I tell you the time? Because I'm trying to. Wait, third, we're Norwegian. If you live nearby, you can always come and get some food. But there's about half of this jar left. Most of it's probably going in. Somebody challenged me to make some spicy, to make my food spicier. I shall oblige. And there's the pork. But on a serious note, would you like me to use it like an at everyone when doing the timing announcements? Because I've been trying to do the announcements earlier, like give like 2 hours ahead, so I tell what I'm gonna make and approximately when I'm gonna start. I mean, it would help if I actually started when I said I was gonna start instead of like half an hour later than that. But that delay was caused by me wanting to play an extra helicopter game. You're also sick of making your own. You would actually, if you could. I mean, I make this food for others. Why am I gonna make so much? Being made for others. It's for a little youth club activity, a fritidscenter. Fritidscenter here running activities, so usually make food for them and anybody else that shows up at once. It's not for free though. We share the ingredient costs. I paid like 200, and if the ingredients cost 200 and 5 people eat, then each serving is 40 crowns. But yeah, tonight's going to be a pretty fast one. Mapo Tofu is like an hour's worth of work ish. Anyways, let's prepare the tofu. Yeah, I did forget. Has a tendency to do that. No, that is a shitload of meat in there. Do I look like a vegetarian to you? I made these a bit too small, but make them a bit bigger than that. They will break up when you toss them in like that. That's 1.2. Yeah, 1.2 kilos of meat. So don't worry about that. But where's the trainer to deliver? What do you mean by that? We're adding the juices in there because we need liquid in there. You have to explain that one, Red. Yeah, it's basically boiled and mashed soybeans. That's how you can explain that. But said it was gonna be spicy. Unfortunately, it's workshop, so we can't actually drop some like sake in here. I would love to drop a little bit of sake in here. A little bit of alcohol, extra taste onto the tofu with a little bit of chicken stock. AE86. I have no idea. You're going to have to explain that. Ow. What didn't even hurt, but I did it again. Initial D, right. I have not actually seen that. Oh, I can feel the great taste of chili already. Oh, that's good. You can all watch me suffer later as I try to eat that. I'm a weeb. I'm a weeb in the sense that I dress up as weird anime characters. Not in the sense that I watch too much anime. I actually don't watch that much anime at all. Although it's not sent through the audio, but I'm currently right now listening to Jibril No Game No Life. Jibril's theme song from No Game No Life. Yes, my master, that song. On repeat. Hallå? Säkert? Vad jävla mycket kött. Köttet? Altså, man kan jo ikke lage mat på tofu uten tofu. Da er det ikke mat på tofu. Da er det bare jævla sterk kjøttdeig. Ja, men det er enda diggere når man har mat på tofu med litt annet tofu oppi. Tenk på den logikken her. Aha, tåler du sterk mat? Det er brannalarmen kommer til å gå når du spiser det der. Jeg fikk en utfordring forrige gang, vet du. Noen sa at curryen var ikke sterk nok. Så en halv sånn gikk oppi her, pluss olja fra det. Tydeligvis. Long time ago, because YouTube doesn't like to put on your playlist style sometimes. Yeah, it wound up again back on my recommended. I was like, yeah, oh yeah, I kind of want to go back and watch No Game No Life and Zero again. What a good series. Ja, ta det med ro. Den er sweet bean sauce istedenfor å bruke sukker. Ja. The Riddle theme song is nice. I don't really like Cheetos. That one ended up on my recommended as well. I'm not really that major of a fan of Cheetos. Unfortunately, I'd like to, but something about it just isn't right. Now, where the fuck did all the usefully sized rice boiling tools? For fuck's sake. Only small ones. Don't make me go buy more. I didn't steal it home, did I? Whatever, we'll have to cook rice with this guy then. It smells quite good. But smell isn't everything with this dish. Alright, ready to suffer. Let's have a look. Do I just fall over and die? Yeah, that's about right. About right. Oh, by the way, chat. I probably shouldn't say this, but in the channel points, there is a hydration thing for only 10 channel points. This is me trying to get you guys to waste your channel points. But anybody that has ever spicy food and then drank water after it knows water just makes the problem worse. So if you really want to try to add to my suffering, there you go. It wasn't actually that spicy. I quite like it. Someone spend the night in the toilet. Well, there probably will be gaming tonight. Just move the computer to the toilet. Yeah, because Mapo tofu. Well, tofu I think most people get, but Mapo basically means numbing. It's supposed to be a numbing dish. It's supposed to be very spicy, but it's not supposed to completely ruin you. If that makes sense. Anyways, we're supposed to wash the rice. This ain't Battlefield. Remind me to buy rice. Also, you get in the trash can. Thank you. Anyways, Disturbed, I saw you try the heli mode. What do you think? Other than the rewards, we know they're garbage. The taste, I think we need a bit more sweet bean paste though. A little bit of that. I want a little bit of that sweetness in there. There's the sugar. The sugar. The sugar. Because despite it being called Mapo Tofu and the fact that it's supposed to be spicy as fuck, it is actually supposed to have a teeny hint of sweetness to it. And that's what makes this dish so amazing. It's that, like, somewhat surprising, unexpected hint of sweetness that's supposed to come from this dish. That's, in my opinion, what makes it so amazing. And it's such a simple thing to make as well. Where's the meme channel? It's in Discord. It's right somewhere in there. Actually, no, wait, I don't. It's just drop it in as an SFW. That's the meme channel. I don't think I have a meme channel. You're completely right. I won't be checking that on now, but I'll check that on later. Anyways, I feel like I'm being a bit of a dickbag today. The rice is gonna get a little bit of that spicy sauce to go in with it. There should be more missions specified for each loadout and not just missile spam from, yes, exactly, I agree, 6 kilometers each time. So adding more, a bit more variety will make it more interesting. I absolutely agree. I thought about, like, give utility helicopters a reason to exist by having landing missions where utility helicopters, to give them more RP, like, basically becomes an additional multiplier for the rewards of a utility helicopter pilot by landing and capping the objective points. Or like rescue missions, you have a certain amount of time to get in there and rescue, like, unfuck like a platoon of 5 tanks that are getting ass fucked by like 30. So you gotta get over and help them, shit like that. And also make it like 6 helicopters with the same amount of targets, well, like with same amount of current targets plus a few more, or like triple the targets and delete that 5 minute. Like, it's like a 5 minute waiting time before the first like proper target appears, and like make the map half as big. Then we have a good mode, and of course, like, make them 5 times bigger reward. That would help a lot. 5 times the reward would absolutely help. I don't really want to add the tofu yet. I'm gonna finish off washing this rice, steal a bit of the liquid from the tofu, then add the tofu, and start boiling the rice. Unfortunately, I did underestimate the amount of, well, I overestimated the amount of rice I actually had, which is stupidity of me, but such is life. I'm not known for being good at measuring. I don't even have measuring tools at home. Yeah, even the rice will get the chili treatment. Even the rice shall receive the chili treatment. Or water. That little rice in there. That there safely now. Next year, UAVs. Quadruple drones launching drones that launch missiles. Oh, we had UAVs from last year's April Fools. I'm curious what this year's April Fools event is going to be. I'm really curious about that one. Because last year was APS testing, like they tested the APS mechanics. But they need some to make them so you actually have a purpose in combined battles as well, like intelligence vehicles to control them, some kind of spotting system that can support the team. Yeah, my biggest worry with that is like, how do you balance them? Like stuff like Type 93, for example. Okay. Oh, it's good. Other people wanting to use the kitchen. This stream will probably go on for another hour, and we'll pack up, eat, go home, and make go play some War Thunder. Are you gonna boil up today? Also, dishwasher, are you on? Error, not filling. That's gonna fix itself. Like, if we get like AWACS and stuff, I guess, like some kind of AWACS to air, or like, if we're able to scout, if ground vehicles can scout planes, that would be great. Yeah, the problem with light vehicles with only 50 cals is they don't have any ground purpose. So you'd have to make like, you'd have to make ground battles into heli EC logic, kind of like EC logic, not just heli EC, but like some kind of bigger EC logic thing. Then I get it. But as it is right now, those vehicles will be very niche and not really have a purpose. Like, what is it that a Puma, like Sonderkraftfahrzeug 234 /2 Puma, the 2.7 Puma, can't do in terms of scouting wise that like such a vehicle can do while still being able to engage and destroy armor? Like a Puma can kill the main battle tank from the side. Not from the front, but like from the side, you can kill Leopard 2s, you can kill T80 BVMs with a bit of luck as long as you shoot underneath the ERA. But like, I really need to pay attention to what I'm doing. It's fine. I get distracted by talking to stream, and I feel that going off. But yeah, like I don't know. I don't think the game's ready for them. Not in this current state. Without a hell EC logic kind of thing, like some proper logic to the game, or some larger game mode. I I don't see such vehicles being fun to play or fun to play against. Like if these vehicles can like guide JDAMs, for example, like if this kind of stuff can call in JDAM strikes, from planes that are in the air, like guided ordnance, then well, now you have a problem because you got to find them. You got to find these little fuckers, and they can be hiding in all sorts of fucky-wucky positions. And to play them requires a lot of patience because you're basically throwing away your game to do nothing. You're basically gonna jerk off in a corner to do nothing because you can't do anything else. Yeah, like if we have some kind of EC mode where PvE is the primary focus, then I suppose there's a reason to have them. Like where you get to call in like AI controlled jam strikes. Then it'd be fun in a way, like or like you gotta zip through like rescue an infantry squad with your little Humvee, or God forbid we get infantry. Like the game has infantry models. Like we have the EC anti-tank gun crews like in the heli mode right now, and I tried them in the other mode as well. I'm not too fan of the tops of those. So like we have anti-tank guns, we have crews, exposed crews. I don't see why not, right? Hey Fisher, welcome to the lurking. You kind of missed most of the food because this is not the kind of really fast thing. So this is done, basically done. So it's the fun part comes in about 10 minutes where we get to see if I can eat that, because that is decently spicy. So the fun part is going to be to see whether I'm actually able to eat it or not. I think it should be edible. I think it should be quite good as well. My question is if my friends will be able to eat it. That's the real question. I think the answer to that question is no. Anyways, Fisher, you tried out the new heli mode? I know you're not really a big heli player, but if you tried out the new heli mode, the PvE mode in under events, love to hear what you think about that. I think if they like triple the rewards, then yeah, it's worthwhile because it's less painful to grind than in Arcade Assault. Because Arcade Assault, you just like if you're grinding a shit heli, you will just keep losing. Like if your ground team sucks and you can't carry with a heli, like 80 kills plus carry in PvE, you will just lose. I've lost games with 110 plus kills in a ground vehicle. Which is a real shame. Yeah, Air Assault, at least there's no helicopters fucking around. Like, But like the problem with Air Assault Hired here is like 6.7 to 11.3 aircraft face the exact same mode. They face the exact same targets. You have like a couple of phantoms with gun pods going in, just go through everything, and you don't get anything. Combine the attackers bombers into the new PvE mode and let ARB be for fighters. You mean the yeah, fair enough. I mean, if we had a combined helicopter and jet PvE mode, I think that'd be quite cool. Like PvE for both air and helis. Maybe have like the low tier shitter helis. Just delete the fucking Rolands. They have no business. Like, what are you gonna do with your fucking 7.7 Swedish helicopter against a fucking Roland? Good luck. I don't think bombers should be deleted out of ARB. Like, give the people that just want to ground pound a different mode to go ground pound in, so that ARB can become like more like dueling. Like you get to do the air to air stuff, like team deathmatch. But like the biggest problem is I think you're gonna have to combine helis and attackers or like ground pounding into one mode, into one EC logic PvE mode. That way you don't mix and mash the players too much, so they're all in the same mode. Oh yeah, the fucking B-29s in low Earth orbit. I've ran into a few of those. The times I ran into them, I happen to have these things called RB-05As. They got missiled out of the sky. RB-05A was good solution to bombers in space. Like the people who just want to ground pound and ground pound their heart out, give them a PvE mode because like, who, if you're ground pounding in PvE, who the fuck cares, right? Like that way, Gaijin can be happy because they like the ARB pilots that want to go fly can be happy. The biggest issue I have is map size. How do you have a map size for top tier jets that do Mach on the deck? How are we going to get a mode that is good enough for them, like big enough for them, without being too big for the helicopters, or a mode where the helicopters can fly that is small enough for helicopters but not too small for the attackers? The biggest conflict I see there is if the ARB pilots come along and contest the helicopter targets. The helicopters are going to have some dedicated targets for them. Could be like precision targets that like require you to precision attack into a building window. Like you take the city, like you gotta take out a specific target, and if you miss, you get penalized. But like I don't know, like that. It's just gimmicky. You kind of just trying to artificially force an outcome, a result. Anyways, I smell food. But certainly a lot of great ideas that I would like them to do. Like it might get all these A10 Thunderbolts out of ARB as well. Like I'm a part of the problem. I played one ARB game yesterday with A10 Thunderbolts. I am definitely part of the problem. I won't deny that. Didn't even get any entertainment out of it. Keep forgetting they exist. Remind me to buy more of this. Put it on cam. If anyone ever wants it, I love this. That's a great chili sauce. How's that for rice? Chili boiled rice. Turn that off. Let's have a taste. Tasted it earlier, it should be fine. Now, I have the original ramen here. See if we can pop one of these ramen bottles, and I shall actually first aim that slightly further down. You get to see the food suffering a bit more. Keep that because I got 2 bottles. Right, wait. Taste of the original ramen taste, kind of. And that has completely ruined our ability to taste the next 3 days. Yep, that's spicy, as you'd expect. It's about as spicy as you'd expect. I dumped half the jar of chili paste in. Dishwasher, can you make your mind up? Thank you. I do tell people, like, if I'm gonna make something actually spicy. Carbonated water. It's ramen. Japanese soda, basically. Ever heard of marble drink? Don't have the marble at the bottom. But technically, if you flip it upside down and try to drink out of it, nothing comes out. A little bit comes out, of course, because the seal isn't there anymore. I must say, that is Mapo tofu. That is spicy. And I made a lot of it. And I made a lot of it. Hmm? Det er spicy, ass. Du kan prøve hvis du vil. Ja? Ser du ikke når du ser at jeg sliter med å spise det sånn? Se på badet. Det var for mye, da. Du faktisk klarer å spise det først. I regret not buying some milk right about now. Hey, it's spicy. And of course, ramen is just water, so it's just making the problem worse. Det smaker litt. Altså, det kan være at jeg sliter litt med rasp. Altså, hvis det jeg sa var det jeg brukte her. Hva det med, da? På det som sitter. Husk jeg meg på tofu. Kommer ikke med første bit. Det kommer efter 2 minutter. Da du merker det. jeg sliter med å få den ned. Og det curryen jeg lagde forrige gang, det er sånn mild for min smak. Sterk for de fleste. Mild for meg. Ta en porsjon før du smaker det først. Sånn. Det er på grensa for meg, liksom. Det er det jeg tenkte meg. Lykke til. Noe melk her inne. Jeg ser ansiktene deres. Let's put it this way. I can see the faces of the people that have tried it. Most of them are struggling. Ja. Det er ikke chili, det er sweet. Halvparten av den. Halvparten av en annen, som er faktisk ganske sterk. Og en fjerdedel av den posen der. Det er 3/4 som er igjen. Mm. 30 kroner skal du få en porsjon, men det blir ikke så stor. Jeg tror ikke du klarer å spise hele. Det er med på tofu, det blir sterkere etter hvert. Ja, jeg tok saus fra den oppi til å koke den. Dette er typen mat du blir stuck i en halvtime for å spise, hvis ikke mer. Skal du faktisk ha en porsjon, eller? Det er suffering livestream. Vil du ha en smakebit, eller? Hvis du tåler mer sterk enn disse her, kanskje du kan prøve. Hvis du ikke tåler mer sterk enn gjengen her, don't even bother. Jeg har sittet her og spist på den her i sånn kvarter. Yeah. Jeg klarer ikke å spise dette her på en rask måte. Og forrige curry var mild. En fjerdedel av den, halvparten av den, og en halvparten av en annen flaske som faktisk er sterk. Så ja. It's spicy. Det er kyllingkraft. En pakke med kyllingkraft oppi. Nei, det er den vanlige man kjøper på butikken. Sånn, ja. Det er ikke kyllingkjøtt oppi. Og storfe. Og svin. Ja da, det er tofu. Ja. Det var en utfordring jeg fikk fra noen her på spillhuset om at forrige curry var ikke var sterk nok. Sterken, altså den nummende smaken, kommer om 2 minutter. Mapo tofu. Mapo tofu betyr nummende tofu. Det skal være nummende sterk, og nummenheten skal komme etter et par minutter og begynner å spise på den. Nei, det er kjøttet som har det. Tofuen er lagt den etterpå. Tofuen kommer til å være mindre verre enn kjøttet. Hvilken Erling? Yep, that's the point. Yep, Mapo tofu is spicy, what we're saying. None of my friends can handle it. I'm struggling with it. I thought so. I thought so. Wanna try? Hey, Shamus. I've been eating on this for like the last 20 minutes. Yep, ramen. It still tastes like ramen, don't worry. It's not that spicy. It's Mapo tofu. It's not the kind of thing you eat fast. Trust me. My dad could eat that, no problem, but I can't. Like, that's Asian spicy. That is legit Asian spicy. What I should do is to buy a lot more tofu and dump it in there. That way, it's actually possible to eat that over the course of one day. Because at this rate, I won't even be able to finish one serving. I will be spacebarring things later if I don't die on the way home. If I survive the trip home and don't get stuck on a toilet somewhere, they will be war thundering later. But there's a big if in that statement. Patchen er releasa i går. Ja. Don't worry, Spurb. I'll be spacebarring the toilet. Hvis dere vil ha mat, så ønsker jeg dere lykke til. Ha en smakebit først. Jeg mener dette. Ta en skje hver. Ta en skje, og del på den der, og smak. En skje hver. Smak på det, før dere begynner. Yeah, just go make yourself some good food. I'll catch you in a few hours. Ja, ta en smak. En bit. Altså, jeg sitter og prøver å spise på dette der de siste 20 minuttene. Og husk, den nummende chilismaken kommer ikke før om 2 minutter. Looking forward to War Thunder later. It's gonna be a toilet stream. Because this is spicy. I like the dipshit I am. I forgot to buy milk. Hæ? Skjønner den, altså. Crap. Spicy. Hæ? Right. I had 2 other people I challenged to try. Let's see if they can handle it. I know they won't. Be right back. I'm gonna challenge them. Also, there we go. Now it works. The numbing feeling of the spice that nails it. Hey, Katie. If you were here, I'd love to have you try that. Pain indeed. Mapo tofu. Translated from Chinese means numbingly spicy tofu. I've been sitting for about the last half an hour trying to eat one portion of this. And I'm having a hard time. And it is painstakingly difficult. Hey, you want to try? Shit's good, but very fucking spicy. We survived the portion. All that's left. We survived one. Someone challenged me that last time I made curry, it wasn't spicy enough. I put basically entire jar's worth of chili paste in it. And I slightly regret my life decisions. Milk is a great solution. I just ran out. I ran out of milk. Because I forgot to buy. And that's what was left in the workshop kitchen. Like, it's not because it's spicy that it hurts. It's because of the nummy feeling. So it doesn't last, like... The spike doesn't last long. But the numbing feeling is there. It's gonna be there for the next hour. Because that's how this dish is supposed to be. That's how you're supposed to feel when you eat this. You're supposed to feel pain for the next hour. That's the intent behind this dish. But it is possible to make it in a way that isn't painful. It is possible. You just don't add as much chili. Anyways, I'm gonna close the stream and tidy up. They'll probably be War Thunder later if I don't die in the way of getting home. I'll see you then.